Hello friends, welcome to Affairscloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. Today we will discuss very important current affairs of 15th of February 2022. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Most important section is the monthly, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is detail, second is question and answer format, third is best 100 current affair that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and fourth one is pocket PDF. It means 2-liners and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise these current affairs in quick format before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. It means if you want to cover one particular topic, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, we are providing three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section. But all these three things are only related to banking and economy. And you can attempt this quiz only on our application on monthly basis. If you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. We are providing detailed budget and economic survey. Expected question and answer will be provided to you so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing you state current affair, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. You have to just download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you are a new student, you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years. And we are providing 10% extra discount on both subscriptions if you use this code ASH10. And if you have any query, you can email us or you can call us on this number or email ID. So let's start 15th of February 2022 current affairs. But first of all, you have to like this video. You have to share this video as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link so that you can receive the notification on time. Here is the first question in the most important section. What is the rank of India in the 2021 Democracy Index? So first of all, you have to remember this 2021 Democracy Index or Global State of Democracy Report of 2021 is released by a very premier institution which is known as EIU, Economic Intelligence Unit or Economist Intelligence Unit. And total countries they ranked are 167, and out of 167, India's rank is 46. So answer of this question is D. So you can see here, India's rank is 46 on the 2021 Democracy Index. And this report is published by Economic Intelligence Unit, and this report named as Global State of Democracy Report of 2021. And India is ranked on the 46th on the global index, which is an overall score of 6.91. So India's overall score is 6.91. And this democracy index was first released in the year of 2006. You can also remember this. And Norway topped this democracy index in 2021 with an overall score of 9.75, and the least democratic country is Afghanistan. This is India's neighboring country. So you can easily remember Afghanistan is the least democratic country with an overall score of 0.32. And this report is based on the 5 findings. These 5 findings are like electoral process, functioning of the government, political participation, political culture, and civil liberties. And based on the indicators, countries have been classified into the 4 types of regime. These 4 types of regimes are like full democracy, next is flawed democracy, hybrid democracy, and last one is authoritarian democracy. And India comes under this flawed democracy. Remember, India comes under flawed democracy category. So India's score showed a slight improvement due to repeal of the farm laws, which was introduced in the 2020 due to the year-long protest by the farmers. If we are talking about the neighboring countries, then India's rank is the best rank all over the neighboring countries, because China's rank is 148, Myanmar rank is 166, Afghanistan rank is 167, this is the last, and Bangladesh ranked on the 75th position, Bhutan on the 81, Nepal on 101, and Pakistan is on 104, and Sri Lanka is on 107. So, Sri Lanka is on not 107, Sri Lanka is on 67. So, if we are comparing the neighboring countries of India, then we can see India's rank is best. It means out of the neighboring countries, India's democracy is the best democracy. If we are talking about continent-wise, then North America. Remember, North America was ranked as the first position, Western Europe ranked on the second position, and Latin America was ranked on the third position, and Asia ranked on the fourth position. So, Asia's rank is fourth. Remember about Economic Intelligence Units, its headquarters is in London. It was established in 1946 and its managing director is Robin Bew. So you can remember if you want, otherwise this name is not important, but remember its headquarters is in London and India's rank is 46. Now we are moving to next question, but you can also see this. Top country is Norway, second rank goes to New Zealand and third rank goes to Finland. You can remember the three countries and these are the least countries. North Korea is on the 165, Myanmar is on 166 and Afghanistan is on 167. Remember this. Moving to next question. Who has been appointed as CEO and Managing Director of Air India? So now if we are talking about Air India, it means we are talking about Tata Sons. So Tata Sons have appointed Alker IC. Remember the name Alker IC. Answer of this question is A. The former Turkish airline chairman. As the new Managing Director and CEO of Air India, and he will resume his responsibilities on or before 1st of April 2022. Even in 2011, he was appointed as the chairman of the Republic of Turkey Investment, Sport and Promotion Agency. In 2013, he was appointed as the vice president of World Association of Investment Promotion Agency. And in 2015, he was appointed as the chairman of Turkish Airline. Now he becomes the CEO and managing director of Air India. Because I think all the students know that Thales company, or you can say this is the company set up by Tata Group to acquire Air India, won the bidding of Air India for rupees 18,000 crore. So as a part of the deal, Thales paid 2,700 crore in cash to the government and took over 15,300 crore debt of the airline. And who is the chairman of Tata Group? Tata Group chairman is Natarajan Chandrasekaran and he was reappointed for the time period of 5 years. Recently we covered this question and Tata Group was established in 1868. You can also see here the picture of Alker IC who is appointed as CEO and Managing Director of Air India. But you can also remember the other options here. These are very, very important. Vinod Kannan, he was recently appointed as CEO of Vistara Airlines. Next is Navrang Saini. He was appointed as the temporary chairman or chairperson of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. Next, Dr. V. Anantha Nageshwaran. He was appointed as new economic advisor or new chief economic advisor. Remember, these are very important appointments. Moving to next question, but you can also see here, he was appointed as the chairman of Turkish Airline and Alker IC was awarded the Order of the Rising Sun, which is given by Japan government, and the Golden Race with the neck ribbon by the Emperor of Japan. So this is just information so that you can recall the news for long time period. Moving to next section, it is a very important question section, but first of all, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform and join our Telegram group from the description box link so that you can receive the notification on time. Here is the first question in the very important section. Which company becomes the first Indian plastic waste neutral company in India? So just remember the question as same as in slide, and answer of this question is Dabur company. So answer of this question is B. So you can see here Dabur becomes first Indian plastic waste neutral FMCG. It stands for fast moving consumer good company in India. And Dabur is the first fast moving consumer good company to achieve this feat. And Dabur collects, process and recycle the same amount of plastic waste that is sold in its product packaging in a year. As a result of this, the company has become plastic waste neutral company. And Dabur launched its plastic waste management initiative in the year of 2017-18. And the company has collected, processed and recycled around 27,000 metric ton of post-consumer plastic waste from all over India in the 2021-22 financial year. And under this initiative, as of February 2022, Dabur has collected a total over of 54,000 metric ton of plastic waste across India. So that's why Dabur is the first fast moving consumer good company to achieve this fiat, or you can say plastic neutral company. And remember about Dabur India. Dabur India CEO is Mohit Malhotra. Mohit Malhotra, and headquarters is in New Delhi. Moving to next question. National Women's Day of India is annually observed on 13th of February to commemorate the birth anniversary of which personality? So, National Women's Day every year is celebrated on 13th of February, and it is to commemorate the birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu. So, answer of this question is B, and Sarojini Naidu is also known as the Nightingale of India, Nightingale of India, and also the Bharat Kokila. Bharat Kokila, you can remember the name, Bharat Kokila. So you can see here the picture of Sarojini Naidu, the National Women's Day observed on 13th of February. And 13th of February marks the 143rd birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu. And National Women's Day also celebrates the economic, cultural and political achievement of the women. So as a part of National Women's Day, the Films Division of India under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting steamed a biopic on her titled Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India, as a tribute to Sarojini Naidu. And the documentary explains the versatile personality of the Sarojini Naidu, who was a great freedom fighter, poet, and the first woman governor of the Indian state. And she became the first woman president of Indian National Congress in 1925. Remember, she became the first Indian woman president of the Indian National Congress, not the first woman, because the first woman president of Indian National Congress was elected in 1917 and it was Annie Besant. So remember this. And the first Indian woman president of Indian National Congress was in 1925. It was Sarojini Naidu, and session was in Kanpur. And she was one of the 15 women members of the Constituent Assembly, because total member in the Constituent Assembly in starting are 389, and out of 389 only 15 members were part of the Constituent Assembly as a woman. And after independence, she was appointed as the first woman governor of United Province or Uttar Pradesh, and she became the first woman to be appointed as the governor of any state in independent India. So that's why this lady is very important, and she played a very prominent role in Indian freedom struggle. And remember, this is Sarojini Naidu. Moving to next question. A book titled Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ji, India's Most Loved Prime Minister, authored by whom? So this book is authored by very famous senior journalist, broadcaster and columnist. Answer of this question is Sagarika Ghosh. So answer of this question is C. You can also see a very beautiful cover page, Sagarika Ghosh, and this is the second edition of the book, and name of this book is Atal Bihari Vajpayee. This is the second book of the trilogy on the Prime Ministers of India by Sagarika Ghosh, because the first book of the trilogy was on Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi, titled Indira, the most powerful Prime Minister, published in the year of 2018. So the first book was on Indira Gandhi, second book is on Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ji. And the book has been prepared by referring to the parliament speeches from 1950s to 1990s and speeches and the written work of Vajpayee Ji and the number of bills he moved in the parliament. And the book is based on around 50 interviews with members of the Rashtriya Swayasemak Sangh, or you can say RSS, and the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP, and the Vajpayee's close aides like Lal Krishna Advani ji. But you have to remember, this book is related to Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ji, or in simple word you can say that it is biography of Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ji, and the first book was related to Indira Gandhi, second is Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ji. Let's see the third book is on which Prime Minister. And you can also remember about the other authors. These are very, very famous authors. Balakrishan Madhur wrote a book, At Home in the Universe. At Home in the Universe. And second is Bhaskar Chattopadhyay. Bhaskar Chattopadhyay recently wrote The Cinema of Satyajit Ray. The Cinema of Satyajit Ray. And next is Salman Khurshid, very famous Congress leader, and he wrote Sunrise over Ayodhya. Sunrise over Ayodhya. You can remember all the books because very, very famous authors are there. Moving to next question. Recently, which state celebrated Maru Festival? Again, you have to remember the keyword. It is a 4-day long annual event started with a colorful grand procession, followed by Miss Pokaran and Mr. Pokaran competitions. And answer of this question is Rajasthan. So answer of this question is A. So you can see here, Maru Festival begins in Rajasthan, and the renowned Jaisalmer Desert Festival, also known as Maru Festival of the Golden City, started from 13th to 16th of February 2022 at Pokaran village in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. And it is a 4-day long annual event started with the colorful grand processions, followed by the Miss Pokaran and Mr. Pokaran competitions. And the festival is celebrated amidst the beautiful dunes of the desert in the Sam Dunes, which is 42 kilometers from the Jaisalmer. and the festival is organized by the Tourism Department of the Rajasthan and celebrated with the regional folk dances, music, heritage and various cultural festivals in the state. And it is held in the Hindu month of the Magh or the February, 3 days prior to the full moon. And various competitions including turban tying, you can say Pani Hari Matka and Mehendi, Mandhana competitions will be organized, and the festival will conclude with the horse race, camel dance and attractive firework display on the 16th of February. So it will be concluded on 16th of February. So remember about Rajasthan, remember Maru festival, and it is also known as Desert Festival, and Governor of Rajasthan is Kalraj Mishra, and Chief Minister is Ashok Gehlot. Very famous national parks are there. Desert National Park is there, and Kaladeogana National Park is there, again very important. Ranthambore National Park is there, Sariska National Park is also there, very famous. Sariska, Kaladeogana, Ranthambore, these three are very famous. Desert, I think you can guess that it is in Rajasthan, and you can also remember Mukundra Hills National Park also there. Mukundra Hills National Park, this is very famous in Rajasthan, and Ramgarh Tiger Reserve is also there, recently declared as one of the Tiger Reserve of India. Which bank launched Agri Infinity program? So private sector lender Yes Bank Limited announced the launch of an annual startup enabler program, which is Yes Bank. So it will increase the penetration of the agri startups. So that's why this is launched by Yes Bank. So Yes Bank launched Yes Bank Agri Infinity program. Remember the keyword Agri Infinity program. So early as well as the growth stage startups interested in exploring the technology enabled financial innovation in the agri space are invited to apply with their proposal, and it seeks to co-develop digital financial solutions for the food as well as the agriculture ecosystem by mentoring entrepreneurial ventures in the field. And the eligible startups will receive the guidance and the support necessary to develop their solutions and apply them across their agricultural value chain. And the program will last up to 6 months based on the maturity and readiness of the solution. And the program will also enable opportunities to work with bankers to design and prototype innovative digital financial solution. And the eligible startup will receive mentoring by senior banking professionals of the Yes Bank on credit scoring models, risk assessment and risk mitigation. And startup will also get access to the lender's digital banking infrastructure and network, including collaboration, opportunities to pilot new solutions and the fundraising advisory. So you have to remember, this is just to increase the penetration of the agricultural startups, and this is launched by Yes Bank, and or the mentorship or the financial assistance will be provided by Yes Bank, or you can say the senior banking professionals of the Yes Bank. So remember about Yes Bank, it was established in the year of 2004. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. CEO and Managing Director is Prashant Kumar, and tagline is expertise, experience or expertise. Experience or expertise. Moving to next question. Ayana Renewable Power and Greenko Group partners for India's first power storage business in which state? So both the companies will form a joint venture and they will launch India's first power storage business in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So answer of this question is A. So you can see here, Ayana and Greenko ties up for India's first power storage business. And under this partnership, Ayana and Greenko will collaborate to store 6 megawatt hour of power in the hydro pump storage plants. And this will support in providing round the clock green energy to the user industries and electricity distribution companies. And the main aim to provide standalone storage capacity to develop firm and dispatchable renewable energy solutions, including round the clock power supply up to 1 gigawatt. And it is being built by the Greenko Group at Pinnapuram in the Andhra Pradesh. So you have to remember, this will be established in Andhra Pradesh. Just remember the question as same as in slide, and remember the keyword India's first power storage business, and it will be set up in Andhra Pradesh by two companies. One is Ayana Renewable Power. Ayana Renewable Power is owned by National Investment and Infrastructure Fund, and they have signed India's first of its kind partnership with the Greenko Group, which is situated in Hyderabad, Telangana. So moving to next question. Which company announced joint venture with one of the Luxembourg satellite firm to provide satellite-based broadband services? And this Luxembourg satellite firm is known as European Satellite Society, or it is also known as SCS Society. Remember, European Satellite Society, it is a Luxembourg firm, and one Indian company which is known as Geo Platform Limited signed a joint venture with this company to provide satellite-based broadband services. And under this joint venture, this Geo Platform will own 51% share, and this European Society satellite known as SCS will own 49% shares. So you can see here, Jio announced satellite-based broadband global mobile personal communication by satellite, and JPL will offer managed services and gateway infrastructure operation services to the joint venture to connect the remotest towns, villages, enterprises, and government established and other things. And it is a multi-year capacity purchase agreement, purchase of gateways and equipment with a total value of the USD 100 million. So this is very good amount which will be given by Jio platform to this European satellite company. And under this partnership, Jio will offer next generation affordable and scalable broadband services in India leveraging satellite technology. It means the equipments basically will be provided by this Luxembourg satellite firm, and the satellite services or the broadband services will be provided by Jio platform. And recently in January 2022, we already covered this question. The low Earth orbit satellite communication company, which is known as OneWeb company, announced a 6-year agreement with Huge network system to provide low Earth orbit connectivity services across India. And Huge is a part of Huge Communication India, a joint venture between Huge and Bharti Airtel. And this is again very important question. Moving to next question. Center sanctions over rupees 24 crore for dredging in the Gomti River to boost Indo-Bangla waterway project. So Ministry of Shipping has sanctioned almost 24 crore rupees for cleaning Gomti River, a trans-boundary between India and Bangladesh, and setting up of 10 jetties for the waterway project to boost Indo-Bangla waterway project. And it is just to set up 10 jetties for a waterway project to boost Indo-Bangla waterway project. And remember, out of 93 km proposed waterway from the Sonmora in Tripura, Sehpijala district to Dodkandi in Bangladesh, around 15.5 km stretch requires cleaning. So total 15.5 km stretch of Gomti rivers require cleaning. So it will be cleaned through this project. And out of 15.5 km of river, 1.5 km stretch is in India and 14 km stretches in Bangladesh. And Minister of State has set a goal to bring vessels with a carrying capacity of 200 to 300 tons from Dodkandi in Bangladesh to Sonmora by the end of May 2022. So it will definitely improve the relationship between India and Bangladesh. And trial run of the waterway project from Bangladesh to Tripura was carried out in September 2020 already. So you have to remember who is the Union Minister of Shipping, Sarbananda Sonowal, whose constituency is Majoli, in Assam. So you can remember this. Moving to next question. NSDC, or you can say National Skill Development Corporation, signed an agreement with the common service centers, and both inspect for the delivery of services to the accelerate skill development. So it is for the delivery of services related to various skill development programs for the rural youth across the country. And you can also see this common service center at the village level will act as a skill desk, and they help in creating awareness about the various available skill development programs. So if you want to acquire any skill, you want to initiate any program related to skill development, then you can go to this common service center at the village level and you can assess the information. And with this support of common service center, this National Skill Development Corporation will identify who are the skill seekers at the grassroots level in the rural areas and connect them with the right skilling opportunities. And even the village level entrepreneurs will manage this common service centers to identify the candidates, help them in registration and link them with the training provider. And they will get the training, best to best training, vocational courses, so that their income can be enhanced and the income opportunities can be created. So this is National Skill Development Corporation. Remember, it was established in the year of 2008 and its chairman is A.M. Naik. And this Common Service Center, head or managing director of this Common Service Center is Dinesh Tyagi. You can remember, very important appointment. Moving to next question. So next question is in the important section, but you have to like this video, you have to share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform and join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. How much financial outlay will be provided for continuation of the Police Force Modernization approved by the central government recently? So answer of this question is 26,275 crores. So answer of this question is D. So the central government has approved for continuation of Police Forces Modernization scheme to modernize and improve the functioning of police forces of the states as well as union territories by introducing sub-schemes, and total financial outlay of this scheme is 26,275 crore. So the main objective of this scheme is to maintain internal security, law and order, and assisting narcotics control and strengthening the criminal justice system. So just remember the question as same as in slide, and this scheme is for 5 years, like for 2021 to 2025-26. It means till the financial year of 26. Remember this. Moving to next question, it is from one-liner important point, and here is the first point. Maru Mahotsav, or you can say Maru Festival, a desert festival which begins in Rajasthan. We already covered this point. German President Frank-Walter reappointed or re-elected for the second term. So the incumbent president of Germany, Frank-Walter, was re-elected as in the parliamentary assembly for the next 5 years, like for 2022 to 2027. And the Frank-Walter is a 66-year-old German politician, and he has been serving as the president of Germany from 2017. And previously, Frank-Walter served as the foreign minister under the Chancellor Angela Merkel. But now Chancellor was also changed recently, and Chancellor is Olaf Scholz. Remember this, I am writing here, Olaf Scholz. He is currently the Chancellor of Germany, and Germany capital is Berlin and currency is Euro. Next, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation projected India's GDP deflator for financial year 23 will be 3 to 3.5%. Because according to the government own projection on the real GDP growth for the financial year 23 is 7.6 to 8.1%, and under the union budget they projected nominal GDP by the 11.1% by the financial year of 23. So what is the GDP deflator? GDP deflator or implicit price deflator is a measure of inflation, and it is the difference between the nominal GDP as well as the real GDP. So what is the nominal GDP here? Nominal GDP is, you can say, this is 11.1%, and real GDP is 7.6 to 8.1%. So this is the difference between the real GDP and the nominal GDP. And total difference is like 3 to 3.5%. That's why GDP deflator will be 3 to 3.5%. And what is the nominal GDP? Nominal GDP is measured on the current prices, and real GDP is measured on the constant prices, like comparison with the base price. So remember this. And who is the Union Minister of Statistics and Program Implementation? It is Rao Inderjit Singh. Rao Inderjit Singh, and constituency is Gurugram, Haryana. Next, ISRO successfully launched EOS, Earth Observation Satellite 04, with 2 co-passenger satellites on PSLV or Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle C-52. So remember, it is EOS 04. It is Earth Observation Satellite, and 2 other ride-share satellites into the Sun synchronous polar orbit of 529 km altitude from the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. And this is mainly used for the applications such as the agriculture, forestry, plantation, soil moisture, hydrology, and flood mapping. And remember, who is currently the chairman of ISRO? S. Somnath. S. Somnath. APEDA celebrated its 36th foundation day on 13th of February 2022. And APEDA stands for Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. And this body act was passed on 13th of February 1986. That's why we are celebrating 36th foundation day. And APEDA is an Indian apex export trade promotion active government body, and its vision is to create a world-class organized dedicated to promote India as well as the supplier of choice of agro and value-added food products in the global market. So just remember APEDA and what is the meaning of APEDA. Next, World Radio Day observed on 13th of February. This is important, and the theme is Radio and Trust, and it is celebrated on 13th of February 2022 by the United Nations, and it is celebrated to keep the popularity of radio alive and to promote the use of it among the everyone. And the day also marks the anniversary of establishment of UN Radio Service. UN Radio Service, and UN Radio was established on 13th of February in 1946. And 13th of February 2022 marked the 11th World Radio Day. And the theme we already discussed, it is Radio and Trust. Remember the theme, it can be asked by examiner. Next, we are moving to 13th and 14th of February 2022 question. Who is the ex officio chairman of National Child Labour Abolition Authority? So the government had initiated this National Child Labour Project scheme in 1988 to rehabilitate working children in 12 child labour endemic districts of the country in 1988. And this is the major central sector scheme for the rehabilitation of the child labour. And remember, Answer of this question is Labor Minister. And who is currently the Labor Minister? Labor Minister is Union Minister Bhupender Yadav. Bhupender Yadav. Bhupender Yadav is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Rajasthan. Moving to next question, it is the question of the day. This investment commission in India was firstly established in. So you have to tell me exact date, exact month, then you can answer only in the comment box. I am waiting your answer, but please like this video, please share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group and press this bell button so that you can receive the notification on time. But it is Affairscloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. Definitely. Don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.